In today's video, I'm going to share with you the results that I got back from the Blackstone oil report. I'm going to go through the comments, what they said to me, what their recommendation is for the next time to try out how many miles I can go. So we'll go ahead and get it in the video. So one of the things that I didn't share with you beforehand in this series of videos for this oil analysis kit is how many miles I actually put on this sample, this oil sample, for them and analyzing my oil. I actually put in 34,000 miles on this oil sample. I really wanted to really test how good is my oil. How good is the oil additive that I use, Lucas Oil? Is it worth the money? Is it good oil? Is it standing the test of time? Can it take the heat? Can it take the pressure? All these things. What is it doing in my engine? I've used it for so very long. What can I really say about this oil? And the real proof is can it last? How long can it last? What are the results? How is the engine doing? Is it actually lubricating everything? How well is the engine holding up with this type of oil, doing the work that it's supposed to do? So again, I had 34,000 miles on this oil sample, and I'm going to go ahead and just read the comments that they gave me on the actual oil report. They give you all the numbers, but they give a comment section here for you to be able to read and to make some sense of all these numbers. What does it mean? So at the beginning they say, Daniel, 34,000 miles on the oil is seriously a long oil run time. At first glance, the metals do look pretty high, but compared to universal averages. However, you have to factor in that those averages show typical wear after only 7,600 miles on the oil. So they then say on a per mile basis, there's actually nothing wrong with these results. Potassium can show coolant, but this isn't enough to even say for sure. The viscosity is thick for 5W40, which is what I use, the Rotella 5W40. Maybe showing some excess heat use, but that alone really shouldn't hurt anything. And then they say the TBN is on the low side at 1.8. So they hit three things: the potassium, viscosity, and then the TBN. I don't know. I'm not a guy in the lab who knows these things. So he lists those three things as things to really look out for. But then at the end of it, he says, try 36,000 miles on the next oil. So because of the averages for everybody else, for the universal averages for 7,600 miles, all of my numbers, they're basically saying line up exactly right. It's reasonable that these numbers line up with that many miles when you take into consideration, how the actual differences and how many more miles that I put on. So that's really my results. I can share the numbers. I'll probably share the PDF file or some way of being able to share that with you. So you can look at my numbers as well, kind of check it out, see what you think. I'd love to hear in the comments what you have to say about how many miles that I put on here. I know it's a long time. I'm never going to be doing this again. 34,000 miles is ridiculous. But I wanted to see what my oil and the additive is actually doing. Is it ridiculously good or bad? Do I need to change my oil? What's the deal? So for my next oil analysis report, I'm going to be doing either 15 or 20,000. That's what I usually do. A matter of a month or two, somewhere in there, is how long it takes for me to go that many miles. So after getting this report back, I'm very pleased, first of all, with Blackstone Oil Laboratories. I'll put the link in the description. I'm very pleased with them, how they do their layout. They give comments that are actually helpful. I can understand it. I don't know what all these numbers are supposed to be, but they give them to me. They share the, what should be within this range, or it should be around this number. Well, they give those numbers, they give you your numbers, and then things to look out for. So for me, I'm very pleased with them, and also I'm just very pleased with my actual oil that I'm using and the additive. Rotella T6 5W40, and then Lucas Oil oil stabilizer. I really think most of the benefits that you're seeing on this 34,000 mile oil report is due to the Lucas oil stabilizer. I don't think there's anything else like it. They do good work. They have quality, proven products. I'm a Lucas Oil, fanboy, whatever you want to say. They have good products, and the proof is right here in the actual report. 34,000 miles is insane. I'm not going to do this again, but I just wanted to share this report with you, and hope that you go ahead and go get your own oil tested. See where the health of your engine is at. Check and see where your numbers are at. Are they high? Are they low? Should you be switching to a different oil? Try something else. If you do need to, I would just recommend Rotella. I'm sold on it. And 34,000 miles is insane. But according to the actual report, they're even suggesting to go 36. Which is even crazier. I'm just blown away by this report, by the oil additive. My engine clearly is in good shape, good numbers. Nothing's really being sliced and diced. Things aren't being shaven off, and a lot of contact where there shouldn't be. We're seeing good numbers, good results. This engine's really thriving. It's not on its last leg. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing because the oil is taking care of what it should be doing. So I'm just thrilled with all the results. Hope you can do this report as well. Again, it's 20 or 30 bucks, something like that, for you to get your oil analyzed, for you to have some real results for your information, for the comments, for you to go through those things and see what do they recommend, what are they saying, what's wrong, what's right. How are you supposed to proceed from this point on? So this will wrap up the video. Grateful to share this with you. Finally got it in. It was a matter of, it took a while for some reason to get in the shipping to get it to them. But once they got the actual sample, didn't take very long. It was a matter of just a few days. They actually emailed me the results, a PDF file. Went ahead and printed it off. And so again, I'm just thrilled with them. Again, in my next sample, I'm going to be sending either 15 or 20,000, and I'm going to compare the results from the 34 to the 15 or 20 and really see how they compare, the ratio of how all the numbers and the levels are, and just see. I'm just again thrilled with everything, and hope you can actually get your oil analyzed, get it done by Blackstone, or somebody else, even if you find somebody else that does a good job as well. This channel has just got to be about keeping our truck on the road, keeping the health of our engine, all the other aspects of our truck, and this is something that was very critical for us to really look at and to just keep an eye on and really see what's going on. So hope you have a great day today. Keep up your maintenance, be safe, and God bless. One last thing I wanted to share with you is a product for your dually truck. If you have a dually truck, these are some LED replacement lights for your marker lights on the side of your dually. They're the amber and the red lights. I got these off of Amazon. I had original lights that the light bulbs burn out. It got corroded in there, got water in there. The actual amber and actually I had two and red cover actually come off, and it's just a light bulb sitting there. So these are some LED. There's 6 LED lights in each individual bulb. Direct replacement right into the socket. fits in there, same design. I'm going to be installing these. I'll show a little video, make a little video for it, but I'm really looking forward to having these installed in my truck and hopefully getting a good quality out of it. If you need these, go ahead and click the link below. I'm just going to give you quality stuff that I'm using. I can do a review on it later on if you'd like. Let me know in the comments below. I hope that this video is helpful to you, and we'll talk next time.